All right, guys, well, welcome back to the show and the new home of 20-something. Time for us to be professionals, as it is time for us to ascend up the career ladder.
That's right. Last week, the UAE Careers Fair happened right here in Dubai, and so we will be discussing the importance of the Careers Fair and how to get most out of them.
That's right, and with us to discuss this further is our very own careers advisor from Bayt.com, Peggy Chamoun, and we also have Hind Belrahif, who's the Marketing and Communications Senior Executive of His Highness Sheikh Majid bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, the private office. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Now, Peggy, maybe you can tell us what makes career fairs so important.
Sure. Career fairs are very important because job seekers will actually go there and meet top employers who are actually with the intent of hiring, training people, presenting new initiatives. They're launching new products. So it's very important for people to take advantage of this. For instance, at Bayt.com, when we go there, we go with a full-fledged team of experts in HR, in marketing, in career consultancy to give the maximum to job seekers and make sure that they take every chance to get visible and get that interview that they need.
Okay, well, Hind, can you tell us a little bit about this year's career fair?
The UAE Career Fair is a platform for UAE nationals to come in and try to find the next best opportunity for them, for fresh graduates to find their training, their first job, their next opportunity in life to follow in their career. So this is what the UAE Career Fair has to offer.
And how different was it this year than any other year?
This year we actually had a large portion of the finance sector present. Each and every year we have larger kinds of sections that are present. For example, last year we had a larger real estate sector present, but this year it's more finance.
Right.
It just depends on the variety of the market.
I must admit, I've actually never been to a careers fair. Have you?
I've been once a few years ago.
So, Peggy, how should one prepare before they go for a fair like this?
Okay, first we should understand, where the career fair is taking place and when is it taking place to make sure you're available and you can attend. Who are the employers who are actually going to be present, so you can at least research and understand, which industries are going to be there, who's actually recruiting, what talent is being requested, and why you should be there, as a person, and make sure that you have a plan of targeting, that many employers to meet on that day.
Do you have any tips on how to research?
Of course.
Do you do it at websites?
You go online, you go on events websites where you have, events happening across the region and in the UAE by the date and time. You should also make sure you prepare your kit accordingly. So just go there with your CV. We also offer samples of CVs, how you write them on Bayt.com, the format, the content. Prepare a cover letter to introduce yourself, because that would also give you advantage and visibility, because employers are going to meet thousands of people there. So it's important that you get there properly dressed with the proper manners.
Stand out, right?
Stand out, and the interpersonal skills at the fair are very important for you to make sure
you must
that
have done so well.
Employers see
The last thing you want to do is kind of drop off your CV to every single store, right?
You should be targeting absolutely, the employer you want, and making sure you take your chance to talk to the HR executive or the HR professional who is there, or the career consultant who can actually help you maybe organize a little bit your career kit. You're launching yourself, right? So it's very important to take advantage of that.
Now, Hind, His Highness Sheikh Majid launched the 3 initiatives this year. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, this year we have the Majid bin Mohammed UAE Training Initiative, which hosts 3 programs. The first one is the Management Training Program, which is for international consultancies. The second one is the National Coaching Program. And the third is the Initiatives Management Training. Each program is different than the other. Like I said, we have international companies, we have national companies, and the Initiatives Training is fresh graduates coming in to completely manage the initiatives launched by His Highness from A to Z.
Now, Peggy, to conclude, how can we ensure that we make the most out of a fair, we get the best experience from it?
So again, as I said, researching is very important, understanding the job market. As a matter of fact, we issue a job index research every quarter to make sure what are the hiring trends, to address the talent that is being required, what are the skills that are being asked. And this is important for job seekers to make sure that they are not very far, from what is expected. And networking at these events is very important, understanding what are the industries that, like for instance today, telecommunications and banking and finance are highly recruiting.
Right.
Over 64% of employers in the MENA region have intentions to actually recruit in the coming quarter and the coming months this year. So it's also important to understand that flexibility is key. Interpersonal skills, communication in English and Arabic is highly desirable by employers today. So preparing and understanding, what's the market looking like, what are employers actually looking for, will actually help you be ready there and then and be highly visible.
I really wish I had these tips before.
Well, thank you very much, Peggy. And I hope you've enjoyed our new set today, by the way. You're one of the first people to see it.
It's really
I
nice.
love the colors. It's
you.
really striking.
We took your advice, Peggy.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. We're going to be introducing a new segment on our show in just a minute, but first, make sure you got your pens and your papers ready to take down the information for this week's top job.
If you'd like to be a strategy officer for a world leader in energy, industry, and healthcare, then you can apply to this job if you have 2 years experience and a degree in business studies. An organization in the food industry needs a marketing coordinator. Now, if you have a degree in marketing and a strong command of English and Arabic, then apply to this job.